Okay, welcome back to another video of the Bootstrap development course. So, in the last video we created our Scorch shop, or yeah, we are building our Scorch shop, and in this video we're actually gonna build a navigation bar. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna check where the row ends, and that is on line 32, if you code on the same lines as me, and we're gonna open a new row here. So we're gonna do dash div class of row. And we're going to give this its own class, and we're going to call this nav-row, just in case. And because we want the navigation to be full width of the viewport, we're going to use the column 12. So we're going to call div class of call-sm-12, call-md-12, call-lg-12, and call-xl-12. So this is going to use the full width of the viewport, and what we're going to do now, we go to Bootstrap, and we're gonna check our navigation, which one we want, and we're gonna click nav, and that's this one. We want this one to use, so we're gonna copy this one. So you go to getbootstrap.com, components, navbar, and just under nav, you're gonna copy this code. And we're going to paste it inside the column. So, and the first thing we're going to delete is this one, the navbar brand on 36, because we don't need it. We're going to delete the span here, because we don't need it. And we're going to delete this one as well, the last list item, and we're going to copy and paste two other list items over here. So, okay. So first we're going to change all the information inside the list. So first is computers. The second one is audio and hi-fi. The third one is tablets. Fourth one is smartphones. And the last one is smart homes. So, pretty cool. Let's check how this looks on the website. Here, as you can see, now we have a navbar. And the coolest thing about Bootstrap is we don't have to make it, we don't have to create like the mobile version of it. So when we make it smaller, as you can see, there's already a button. And we click it, we have a drop down menu. Pretty cool, huh? This is truly amazing. I really like this about Bootstrap. So, what we're gonna do, Bootstrap has different components for coloring, also something that's really nice. And what you can do, instead of using the gray you want to implement, you can also use the gray or you can also use the colors from Bootstrap. It's really easy, and that's what we're gonna do. Instead of using the colors for gray for the background we want, we're gonna use what Bootstrap provides us, so that you guys learn about that. And what we're gonna do, on line 35 we have nav class of navbar expand LG. We're gonna do BG, so that's background. We're gonna change light to dark, and we're gonna change navbar light to dark. Gonna save both files. Let's see how this looks. Wow, this looks really nice. So now we have like a really nice gray color that looks pretty nice and pretty professional and really fits the website as well. I really like this. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna call the navlink item, so that's this one. We're gonna call dot nav dash link, and we're gonna give this a font weight of bold. We're gonna give this a font size of 18 pixels, and we're gonna give this a margin dash left of 10 pixels. So that means that it creates a little bit of spacing between the items. Let's see what happens. This looks pretty nice, huh? And we're also gonna call the navbar. Oh, we're gonna also call navbar above that, so we're gonna call navbar, and we're gonna give this a height of 80 pixels. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, this looks amazing. So, something else. Bootstrap has like its own color system. So that means that instead of giving custom classes to everything, you can also call Bootstrap classes. And that is what we are gonna do. So as you can see, we have here text white, and we're gonna copy and paste this one so that we don't write it 10,000 times. We're gonna copy it and we're gonna paste that in all the nav links classes except from computers. So inside the anchor tag class from navlink, you paste text white, and we're gonna use text warning. That's a little bit dark yellow. We're gonna use that one from computers so that we know that that is the selected navigation. So save it. Let's see what happens. Here, this looks truly amazing. We did a good job here. To be honest, Bootstrap colors have like their they have their issues, and that is because you only have like a small amount of colors. So I really like the yellow color. This is okay. This looks really nice. And we make it bigger and smaller. And now here you see the button, right? But when you click the button, as you can see, it isn't working. And why isn't this working? Well, that is because we gave the navbar a height of 80. So theoretically, when we change this to minimum height, so min height of 80 pixels, yes, this will work. Pretty cool, huh? So we create a navbar. We use some colors from Bootstrap itself. And the reason why is because I wanted you guys to learn about them, so that you guys know that if you have like a serpent of if you have something that you can do it yourself. And it's pretty powerful. If you have time someday, read it. Just read the color documentation as well. I really like it. It's truly cool. Let's see if we have some specificity. Selector. Yeah, this has nothing to do with this. Okay. So, and I just decided that we're also gonna put the breadcrumb in here. So instead of putting it on down, we're gonna put it here. And which one? We're gonna copy this one. That is the second one. So you go to getbootstrap.com, components, breadcrumb, and we're gonna use this as a little bit of navigation. I was just thinking about it. Instead of putting it down, we're gonna put it on the top, just like the design wanted it to. Because I think we can do that, and I think it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna check where the row ends. That is this one, and the nav row ends here. And under there, we're gonna call div class. That's on line 62. 62, you're gonna put div class, and we're gonna call this bread nav. Oh, bread row. Oh, and don't forget to put a normal row in the front as well, otherwise it isn't working. Close it, and we're gonna paste it in here. Let's save it. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna change this one. Oh, that's home, that's okay. And we're gonna change library into computers. And what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna give this one the same yellow color, so there's a text warning, as we did and also as we did before. So we're gonna paste it here. Let's see if this works. It actually works. And as you can see, we forgot to put a row, right? So we're gonna call div class. We forgot to put columns, so we're gonna call col-sn-12, col-md-12, col-lg-12, and col-xl-12. Close it up, and we're gonna cut this one out. We're gonna put it in here, and now it should be full width of the viewport. Pretty cool. And we're gonna change the background color, because I don't really like it. And that is from the breadcrumb. So on the nav link, we're gonna call dot breadcrumb, and we're gonna give this a background color. Oh, dash color of white. Let's see how this looks. Pretty cool. Really, really nice. Yeah. And we're gonna change the color from the first one. What we're gonna do, we go back to utilities. We're gonna click colors. And we're gonna take text secondary. So that's like a grayish color. Let's see how that looks. So inside there, we're gonna paste it in here, save it. Let's go back. Why is this still blue actually? Oh, I understand. This is because of the href here. So we're gonna give the href a class. As well, and we're gonna give it the same class, so text secondary. Let's save it. Here, now it's gray. Pretty cool. So this is the end of this video. We created a navigation bar, and at the end we decided to put a breadcrumb on top as well, because why not? Let's check if this is okay on mobile, and it looks pretty cool. And it resizes and it floats. That's perfect. So yeah, congratulations. You finished your navigation bar. We finished the breadcrumbs. You learned about Bootstrap colors. These are not the official colors that we use in the designs, but I'm okay with that actually, because I want you guys to learn about Bootstrap colors, and this looks really nice as well. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next video.